Good morning, everyone. I'm Taffany, and I want to welcome you back to my garden. It is Thanksgiving morning, so I want to wish everyone a great Thanksgiving. Hope you get enough to eat today. Hope you enjoy your time with your family. For me, I will have a quiet day today, a little bit of cooking, not much. But before I got started with that, I wanted to come out and finish my last pot. I've looked around at different pre-potted arrangements that I wanted to potentially purchase to put in the one pot that I had left from the video that I did where I started planting up the pots near my back door, but I didn't really like most of what I saw. So I decided that I would just take some cuttings from some of the evergreens around my yard and make a pot of my own. So Tika and I are going to do a quick pot today here on Thanksgiving morning before I get in the house and start cooking. So I'm going to turn the camera around and kind of show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that lemon cypress out of the big pot and put it into the smaller pot in front of it because the evergreen arrangement that I'm going to do is going to be taller, so I think it will make more sense proportionally. So let's get started. All right, guys, so this is the lemon cypress that I purchased the other day that you saw me pot up in my potting video for the back door. I'm going to move this to the smaller pot. And I have these greens that I cut from various evergreens around my yard, and I am going to put those in the bigger pot. So I've already put potting soil in the smaller pot. Let's add a little bit of fertilizer and root stimulator, and we'll switch out the pots. We'll try to do this gently so we don't make a mess. Something told me to go ahead and put it in this smaller pot the day that I did it, but I'm thinking that I would have been able to find a nice prearrangement for this smaller one. I did not, but that's okay. We're going to try to make it look pretty anyway. All right. Oh man, this smells so good. It smells just like lemon. Wow. All right, so now we're going to try to figure out what kind of arrangement we're going to do. Um, I've got a little idea in my head, but I don't know yet. I just cut things that I thought would look nice together, and we'll see. So I'm going to start with these. These are cuttings from my wax leaf ligustrum, from the ones specifically here on my drive. And I think I'm going to make this like the center focal point. One of the reasons I cut these off is because to me it was a little funny, odd shape where there's a back part that was standing tall and then the front part was short and more thicker and dense. So I cut that taller part off so that it can kind of all grow nice and thick and dense, like the curved leaf ligustrum I have back in the bedroom garden. I want it to be nice and full like that. I'm going to cut these two lower branches off. And we'll pull some of these leaves off. So I have that in the center. Let me see. I think I'm going to cut this off. I will leave the rest on. There we go. All right, let's take a look and see what we can do with these evergreens here. We'll put them like around the outer portion. So all right, guys, I am not mad at it at all. It actually looks pretty good. And most important, it didn't cost much. So one more branch, forgot it. So this is just an example of how you can do a winter pot, even if you only have two things that are mature enough to use. I know having that beautiful mixture of winter greens is ideal, but sometimes you just don't have that. Or maybe you can't afford it. So this is a way to get something nice and to kind of get something that's in the direction of what your heart really desires. There we go. And I'm going to even use what I can of these little pieces that were broken off. Stick them in here and there to fill in any holes. All right, guys. We've got the herb pots, and we have our lemon cypress, and then we have our evergreens from around the garden. In addition, you may notice that I have put up a few little Christmas decorations, so I'll show you that as well. But let's take a close-up look so you can see what it looks like. I like it. I like it. Okay, so here's the lemon cypress that was transplanted into this front pot. And here is the arrangement that I made from greens from the garden. Waxleaf ligustrum. No idea what kind of evergreen this is. I have to look it up. Here, when I got here, it's those two large trees from the front garden. And then, of course, the herbs. So let me try to step back so you can get a full view. And just a side note, the birds of paradise are hanging in there. They're doing good. So let me step back and show you my few little decorations that I have. I actually made this wreath myself right here and put this red bow on. I've had that red bow, oh my gosh, that's probably the oldest thing I have. Maybe 30 years or so, and it still looks like it's new. But believe it or not, it is that old. So this is a wreath that I made last year. This is the rug, my winter rug from Briar Lane. Winter flag. As I swing around, I have a faux poinsettia over there that I need to put in a pot. Faux because we know that they're poisonous to animals, and Tika loves to chew on everything. And then I have this wreath. And to match my rug and my flag, I have the two blue pillows. Let me move handkerchief out of the way. There we go. So the blue pillows to kind of bring in that feeling of coolness in winter, iciness. So I'll set that. And guys, for my fence, I'm going to hang something there, like a snowman or something like that. I'll figure it out. I usually put something on the fence for each season, but as I step back, that's a distant view. That's another view. And I grabbed a pot from the storage in my garage where I store my garden supplies, and I stuck the faux poinsettia in the pot, and I'll get like some moss or something to cover the foam that it is stuck in. But this is everything. So let's get these watered, the herbs and the lemon cypress, since it was transplanted, And that will be it for this morning. So guys, I went through my Christmas decorations in my garage, and I found these little berry picks that I thought would look nice in the pot. So I've got them stuck in there randomly. So let's take a close-up look. So there's a little faux mixed in with the real greenery, and it helps to add a pop of color and make it look a little more festive. So I think I like it. I'm glad I came up with that idea, or I'm glad I remembered that I had the picks in the garage stored in with my other Christmas decorations. So I think the pot's looking good now. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. We got these pots taken care of, and I might add a little bit of pop of color around the lemon cypress, just for some holiday or winterish colors. Maybe something white. There's a lot of red already. We'll see. Something just flew in my face. All right. So I'm happy with it. I like it. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I will see you in the next video. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, guys, and don't eat too much.